Here we go.
Eh? What's that?
Right, it's the last round of the UK Championships, and we're at Barston Lakes, and I'm next to, again, my good mate, Tommy Hillier.
My nemesis. So, I'm out for revenge today, so watch this space. But I'm used to getting a good hiding off this fella, so if it happens, it happens, but...
you fancy it?
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, I think we've both got a good chance here. I mean, I've got probably the edge because I am on the end.
Yeah.
But who knows? There is 1 or 2 fish moving around, so hopefully, all being well, we're going to have a few.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
And guess what he's given me already?
Got a nice sandwich.
Unbelievable.
See what happens. Yeah, only a small F1.
Right, bloody lid.
What was it, Tommy?
What carp, Nick? £3.
What do you think the scores on the doors are between me and you?
Well, if I was a betting man, I'd say I've got my nose in front, but only by that fish maybe. He's had a few more skimmers than me, but you fish for a longer life, you know?
Yeah.
But I've caught a couple, 2 or 3 more F1s, haven't I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, whatever way you dress it up, Nick, I think we've had it.
I don't know whether to feed an edge line or not. I've just got to carry on putting the odd fish in and open up.
Yeah, see where you finish up, innit?
Yeah.
Nothing you can do about it, mate.
It's too shallow down edge to my left.
Yeah. About the one advantage you've got back being in this like dead man corner there, isn't it? All the years I've come here, I've only ever known one fella win a mackerel pound here, and that's Gary Cook. Cracked into a Super League final we had on here.
Right.
I've never known a mackerel won from here before.
Skin bob.
No, I just get live with.
That's the first proper one I've had today, Thomas.
This is all right,
But
I just kept filling it in.
it's all flat, isn't it?
Yeah. I spent more time feeding than I did catching fish.
What's that?
What's that?
Careful here, aren't you?
Do him up here. Don't roly-poly him. He'll be back on that register if you keep waving that about.
I know.
He's looked after me today, old Speedo.
What's he give you?
I've got a sandwich and we've had cream cakes after the match.
No,
Yeah.
Swine.
We haven't mucked about.
27.
28 full.
Lovely.
Yeah. Bashed up.
You'll still be second in the section, aren't we? We haven't gone to debate anybody down there.
No?
Come on.
Don't look at me, I've fucking lashed time. I've had 20 odd pound skimmers.
I've got 30 odd pounds.
Yeah. I never sniffed,
What you got, Pam?
never sniffed a kite. He's had 30 odd, yeah.
It's hard to say because I spent a long time catching nothing. It's hard to keep track, to be honest.
Yeah, it is.
You had some of them big boys at the end though, didn't you?
About 4.
Yeah.
Well,
That's 10 or 12 pound to start, isn't it?
Big Tom.
Hit these.
Well done.
Well done, mate.
we had down on Tom.
Hey?
Down
Yeah,
the
down.
edge.
Oh, down the edge.
What, right hand edge or left hand edge?
That's down the left by the pussy.
You're right, yeah.
You had some.
We'll double hand it.
I've not done it because it's too shallow. Too shallow. It's that deep.
I know.
He's fished that far away from the bush. He's fished in 3 foot of water.
There's a lot of fish down here early, Darren. Caught out and sort of pallet like, but not loads like.
53.8.
I thought I'll take the risk and fish for second in section. Do you know what I mean?
You could be right. He's probably in it right. You got 50 odd pounds.
Yeah, I reckon
Yeah.
so.
What
I
have you got?
can't believe we had cream cakes here.
I know, fantastic.
Well, no, it's not.
Well done, Thomas.
Well done, Tom.
Well done,
He's
Tom.
awesome.
Brilliant, mate. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Nick Speed, people's champion.
The legend that is Nick Speed.
Nick Speed is cream cake.
Trouble is,
Register dweller.
he's got a peg like a mad dog shite. Look at it. Look.
Oh, I've had a couple
Look at it.
today now.
Look.
Look at Nick Speed.
He's got a nice suntan on his forehead as well. Look at him.
Skip man, isn't he?
He's as brown as a berry, isn't he? Look at him. Hey?
And he goes fishing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Look at that.
And eating. He likes eating as well. And cooking. He likes cooking, don't you, Nick? And then eating it.
Do you know what he's doing, Pam? Or what?
No. You're more than willing to take over.
Give it out.
£39 dead.
Done, Darren.
No good, mate. 30 odd. I've probably not got that.
Well, I've not got that.
I've got.
I might have that.
Yeah, you've got that.
Hey, you want the skills?
Yeah, watch it.
Look at a nice that fish. I just smile from Nick Speed. Look at that.
There's Nick. There's some skimmers. Beautiful.
Thanks, mate.
He looks like a swan vesta today, doesn't he? Brown on his bonnet.
He's a stealthy, so yeah. I caught nothing, you know.
Yeah, stealth angler.
Put your camera in your rod bag, Nick.
he's put your rods in your camera bag. Surprised they fit.
What is rod?
You ground baiting that down the edge, Tommy?
Yeah, ground bait and maggots.
A little F5 that left one.
I had 2 F1s, but they weren't proper ones. What? What? What?
Put it down again, mate. Okay.
He's smiling. He's smiling.
Well
He's
done.
looking at second in section here.
Got it tapped up, isn't he?
Yeah, easy.
The man's fished for second, and he's looking good for second.
£53 dead, Nick.
Well done, Nick.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, Nick.
Mate.
Alright,
There you go, mate. You're welcome.
Right, final round of the UK Champs at Barston Lakes, and going into the last round I was just out of the top 10 on points, so I thought realistically I'm looking to get in the top 10 finish if hopefully I get a first or a second in my section, possibly a third, but it'd be tight. And I've drawn peg 78, and I've not drawn down there. It's a very moody area of the lake because you're in a corner and it's a bit wind orientated. However, when I got down there, I'm next to the MPEG, and the MPEG was my good mate Tommy Hillier, and the wind was blowing in that direction, which was good. And I kind of like half fancied it, and I've started on the feeder, and I've had 3 F1s, big F1s as well in the first 40 minutes, just with a method and a boilie, chucking it like 60 metres. I've gone further, but I've not had another bite. And then I've just thought, I've got to fish for skimmers. By this time, Tommy was starting to catch a few fish down the edge. And he was catching skimmers, not as fast as me, but it were bigger fish. And once Tommy started catching big carp down the edge, or obviously mirrors and commons that were weighing a lot more than the skimmers I was catching, I thought, look, I haven't got an edge line. The edge line to my left was too shallow, and I'd have had to fish too far away from the bank for me to target the carp. Whereas Tommy had a big bush hanging into the water, where next to it he had like 3 foot of water. It was just perfect for him. So I thought, right, I'm just going to fish for second inch section. That's my goal today. And I've just fished for skimmers, short and long. I've fed 3mm green swim stim hard pellet, and I fished a 4mm Pro Expander on the hook, 4x14 rig, just spread shot with a 012 hook length, Shimano suck shot Aspire 012. And I've caught skimmers steady all day, but I've had a bit of a problem because I'm directly behind the walkway where people walk from the car park up onto the grass verge, and I've had a lot of bank walkers behind me. And then in the middle of the match, I've had a bloke walk down onto the platform between myself and Tommy Hillier, and I've never had a bite on my short line after that. So I've just persevered, short and long, and obviously I ended up long in the last 2 hours because of that. And I've caught steady. I've had small skimmers. I've had a lovely day's fishing, to be honest with you. Now, when it's come to the weigh-in, Tommy Hillier's had 78 pound. I've weighed 53 pound, and then I've been beat for second in the section by 8 ounces further up in the section. Somebody's had 54 pound, and I thought third in the section. It's going to be tight, this, and it's exactly what it was. I needed one more point to finish in the top 10. I've ended up 12th overall in the league, and one more point would have put me in 7th position. That's how tight it was. So, one more little skimmer, basically, over 4 matches. That's what it comes down to sometimes. One more little skimmer and I'd have finished in the top 10. The winner overall was Andy Power, well-deserved win. Very close though, because he tied on points with Dale Shepherd, and Andy beat Dale on weight overall. So it was a really close league. Again, great run league. I've just had a bit of bad fortune with maybe, I think, what's cost me overall, Glebe. The last half an hour on Glebe, I've spent too long down the edge and I should have stayed short, and that's definitely cost me 1 point. I know it's clutching at straws, but that's how I look at my fishing. You know, you always try and better yourself as much as you can. However, I've had good 4 matches with great company, and especially like being next to Tommy on the last round. Great guy, he fished a fantastic match, easily won the section. So yeah, it's always a pleasure to fish the UK Champs, because it's just you're amongst such good anglers and you have a good laugh as well. So yeah, roll on next year.